Creation's journey to life. In this journey, the patterns that constitute what we have accepted as our reality will be deconstructed through self-forgiveness and reconstructed through a commitment of correction to that which is best for all life. Day 86, Matter of Opinion. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that opinion, in its very origination, is the creation of a dimension within the mind as a memory, within which the opinionator is the main character that is always right, because in the memory, the whole world is also created by the opinionator, and the whole world is in the memory, agreeing with the opinion, and therefore anyone that may enter the consciousness of the opinionator and disagree with the opinion is immediately discarded and disregarded with, I have my opinion in memory, you are free to have yours. And in an instant, the real world is enslaved to billions of opinions, unable to work together to create a world that is best for all physical bodies that are really actually existing, while opinions are just person lies of self-interest that are illusions, but in fact delusions, as they are delivered by the character that possesses the physical body to protect the delusions, even if it means that half the world must suffer in poverty and the animal kingdom must be driven to extinction, while the solution is to ban all opinions, as they are obviously harmful to life and are a mental disorder that is, curiously enough, even used by psychology, as psychology is currently only a matter of opinion that is of no real value to life in the physical world. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that because opinion is based on a character in a memory, in one of the dimensions of the mind, which is an illusion created to satisfy the personal greed of happiness and self-righteousness that is developed around self-interest. This self-interest is the motivation that evolves the character and opinion to protect the self-interest and the illusion, and therefore, opinions are easily influenced to become progressively more and more self-centered within the memory as the primary character, till it eventually becomes the personality that possesses the physical body and directs the physical actions to serve this illusionary character, creating a world that serves opinionated characters, leaving the physical world where life exists for real, in complete devastation, making the world of the human as it exists now only an opinionated illusion that abuses life in every way possible for self-interest within a self-created memory illusion. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that matter in all its forms exists as life in a measurable natural order, which, when not managed for the best outcome and disregarded through a matter of opinion, will be of root cause for all poverty, suffering, war, extinction, child abuse, and every atrocity imaginable, as imagination, as opinion, is in its very nature actual, real evil, that values illusion over life in every way, and that possessed opinionators will kill and destroy and maim and torture for the sake of their opinions, making the real world a madhouse of opinion, where even morality became a matter of protecting the right to opinion instead of the right to life. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that all religion, all faith, all beliefs, all spirituality is but a matter of opinion created in the memory of the opinionator, with the opinionator as main character, and that all gurus, masters, and leaders in these fields are but illusionary characters that have managed to blow up their illusion big enough to be able to influence the opinion of other fake characters so as to entice them into a desire to also create such a grand illusion, even calling this development of a fake character the evolution of self. But the self-honest physical living, being that does not allow false memories as characters to influence what is in the real world and what they see as important as life, can immediately see through the fake characters that as charlatans prey on life for self-interest and grandeur. As the self-honest physical being understands how opinions are created in the mind and understand the consequence of being possessed by personal lies and what effect these personal lies have on real life on earth. Thus, anyone who reads this blog who can still dare to value opinion and do not immediately move to self-honest self-forgiveness to delete those atrocities that harm life must be held accountable in every way for the harm that they perpetrate in the name of their self-interest and can never be respected in any way whatsoever as a character of any worth. Study destiny, or you will continue to exist as only a lie, and the consequence of death for a lie is that the lie ends forever.